Where's the squirrels? Go get them. Go get them, buddy. Hello everybody, Edman here. I'd like to make a short video on introducing pullets to your existing flock. So I went out and bought 3 pullets to add to my 5 hens because I lost one, and I usually like having 6. So I'm down to 5, so I thought I'd go get 3 more for the summer, get 8 going. But you cannot just bring home 3 pullet-sized chickens and throw them in a pen with 5 existing hens. So the way I'm going to slowly introduce my 3 beautiful new pullets to the existing flock is I'll keep them in this brooder. I'll let them get used to the chickens. See, they're fine now because they're separated. If I were to take these 3 and put them in this pen, all 5 of those will chase them into the corner and just peck them and beat them. The pecking order is fierce, I'm telling you. They're not the friendliest bunch, I've learned. So what I do, I keep them in there. They're getting used to each other. There's one here, that one there with the big comb closest to the camera, stands her ground pretty well with them. She's a little older. She's actually laid an egg, so she's got to be about 20 weeks. She will stand her ground with them. There's those 2 young ones there. They'll just cower in the corner, and the other ones will just peck at them. So the idea here and the process here is, I've had these chickens for a week now. What I do is I take them out and let them. I stay in here with them. I take them out and I watch these girls so they don't pick on them too much. I do that a couple times a day for 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time, however much time I can spend out here. But the key here is to just let them get used to each other. And then at night, believe it or not, I let my 5 hens come in here and roost, my original girls, and then I take these, while these are in there comfortable, the original flock, I introduce the new flock and put them right on the roost with them, and they don't peck at them a bit because they're all sleepy. They wake up the next morning, they're kind of dumb, they don't remember who's who or what's going on, and they're nice to them, and they're side by side. So I get up about 5 a.m. and make sure they're not picking on them or hurting them while they're still sleeping pretty much. And then I bring the 3 and I let them roam in the open pen. So it's a slow introduction. I'm figuring this is week 1 and I still can't leave them alone. The key, I think, to the introduction of getting them used to each other is have them sleep together at night. I've only done it 2 nights in a row, and the treatment to each other, they're getting better all the time, quickly. So I'm going to continue to do that for another week until these girls are no longer afraid of these girls and stand up to them, because that's all it's going to take. So this is week 1. I'll come back in a couple days and I'll show you the progress. I'll hopefully have them running around longer and longer together, We've got a lot of rain, but what I do out here is I throw all the straw, all my grass clippings, all my vegetables, and I let them just till it up, and I let them eat everything out of it. And then I rake it all up and I put it in the compost bin. They help me break it down and get it started. And of course they poop all over it. One of them's sleeping. Probably got picked on during the night. It's alright. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. My only white leghorn. My only chicken that lays white eggs. And she's a beauty. And she's the nicest out of them all. She just comes up to him and looks at him. She doesn't peck him and chase him around. She's a good girl. I raised her and the two to the left on the perch from eggs that I incubated. I have a video there of them hatching. If you want to check that out. Everybody, I'd like to introduce you to 8 harmonious chickens. The 5 in the original flock have decided to be nice to the rest of them that I introduced. Eight happy chickens. These new ones have been held so much they come right to me. I think they like to be held. So, how to introduce 16 to 20-week-old pullets into an existing flock of hens that's a couple years old. First, separate them, but leave them together in the same area, same pen that they're going to be living in, but have them separated. Could take up to 3 weeks. For me, it took 9 days. On about day 6, I started introducing them into the coop at night when the original 5 had gone into bed. I would put the 3 right on the shelves next to them while they're sleeping, and the next morning they wake up and they're all together, and they're kind of stupid and they don't realize that it isn't a different, you know, oh, who are you? You've been there the whole time. They're not so aggressive. So I'd get up early though, because I didn't want them in the coop for long. I'd get up early, 5, probably before the chickens were even up, and I'd separate them and get them back into the pen. Then I would take the 3 out and I'd let them roam, and I'd take the 5 and I'd put them in there for a little while, and then I'd take the 5 out, put them here, and the 3 in there, and it was quite a rotation. But it's day 9, 3 nights of having them sleep together, and they couldn't be more calm with each other right now, more nice. Here comes another new one. Hi, babe. You guys like me, huh? So, I've got 3 more Rhode Island bred Buff Orrington cross. That's how we do it. Easy peasy. My secret, introduce them at night.